back. This is another note finding lesson. I have an older video of this on my YouTube channel, but don't watch it. Yes, please watch it, but it's super long. I'm going to keep this short. Okay, I'm going to do another one of my really high-tech screenshot papers here. Now, this is not tablature, but check it out. Screenshot that. This is my personal creation of note finding. Hopefully that's fitting in the screen. I have no idea. That is my personal note finding method right there. Look, there's probably 100 different ways you're going to find people trying to tell you how to find notes on the fretboard. But look, here it is. You got to know your open string notes. That's the first thing. That's on that paper. Screenshot it. I hope you did. But here it is. You know, big string 6 is E, then A, D, G, B, E. Okay, as long as you know that, open string notes. Then know the directions on a guitar. This way is up. Okay, this way is up because your pitches are going up, right? It's about pitch. Ascending pitch, getting higher. This way is down, okay? This way is down. Okay, but here's the deal. We're going to start with an open string, each open string. I'm just going to use string 6 for right now, but it's all you got to know is your open string notes. You got to know which way is up, and you got to know that this is all alphabetical. That's why it's so easy, actually. And other people are trying to make this so difficult. So, oh, by the way, you got to know where your half and whole steps are. That's critical. On a guitar, what's a half step? Maybe you know this, maybe you don't. Okay, I'm the beginner's guitar instructor. I'm going to teach you everything, even if you already know it. So let's just, anywhere on the fretboard, it doesn't matter. Fret 1 to fret 2, that's a half step, okay? Fret 1 to fret 3 is a whole step, okay? Now, by the way, back to the paper. Look here. Wow, where's my finger? Right there. B and C and E and F are half steps. That means everything else is a whole step. Okay, so on a guitar, a B and C will be side-by-side frets. An E and F will be side-by-side frets. An A to B will have an empty fret in between. And man, there's a lot more to talk about with that, but I'm not going to. Okay, string 6 is an E, right? What comes after an E? Remember, it's alphabetical. An F. And remember, E to F is a half step. So if you think about, you know, the open string as a 0, is 0 to first fret, is that a half or a whole step? That's a half step. So 0, open string to fret 1, string 6 is a half step. So string 6 is an E. We know this alphabetical, an F comes next. F has to be fret 1. So we're at fret 1, string 6. That's an F. What comes next? Alphabetical. It's a G. F to G is a whole step. So, G has to be at fret 3. Remember, whole steps have an empty fret in between. Okay, so now here we are at fret 3, string 6. What comes after a G? Remember, it's all alphabetical. And it's not H. Okay, there is no H note. It just starts over, so it's another A. So G to A is a whole step. So here we are at fret 3, string 6. That's a G. We know A is next. That has to be fret 5. Empty fret, whole step. Here we are, fret 5, string 6, that's an A. What comes next? Alphabetical, B. That's a whole step. Has to be fret 7. Here we are, fret 7, string 6, B. What comes next? It's alphabetical. After B, it's a C. Remember, B to C is a half step. So C has to be at fret 8. Right? Fret 7, string 6 was the B. Fret 8, string 6 has to be the C because B to C is a half step. Here we are, fret 8, string 6, C. What comes next? Alphabetical. Man, you're going to get tired of me saying that. Fret 8, string 6, C. Alphabetical. Next note is D. That has to be fret 10. C to D is a whole step. Here we are, fret 10, string 6. What's next? D. That's where we are. Fret 10, string 6 is a D. Comes next, an E. That has to be fret 12 because D to E is a whole step. Wow, but yeah, fret 12, that's the double dots, right? Yeah, all those notes are the open string notes. So all of your fret 12 notes are the same as your open string notes. Okay, look, I can do the same thing on string 5. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it real fast on string 5. What is string 5? String 5 is an A. What comes after an A? B. A to B is a whole step. So B has to be fret 2, string 5. What comes after B? C. B to C is a half step. So C on string 5 has to be 3. C to D. C to D is a whole step. So D on string 5 has to be fret 5. D to E. D to E is a whole step. So on string 5, E has to be fret 7. E to next note is F after E, right? E to F is a half step. So it's got to be fret 8. Here we are at fret 8, string 5, F. Next note is G. F to G is a whole step. Has to be fret 10. String 5 is G. Fret 10, string 5 is G. What comes next after a G? Not H. A. And G to A is a whole step. So if we're at fret 10, string 5, G, A has to be fret 12. And there we are, double dots again, just repeat of the open string notes. Now you can do this on, I could do this, make this a 10-minute long video and do this on every string. Maybe I should. I don't know, but I'm not going to do that. We did strings 6 and 5. Yeah, make sure you screenshot that paper. This is the easiest way to find notes on the fretboard. Look, I've got, there's another level. There's a lot more levels. I've got a power chord note finding trick that I think I'm going to do a video on, but I haven't yet. Man, by the time you watch this, who knows, 3 months from now I'll have it. But there are more tricks. I have more tricks, but you got to do this way first. This is the first initial method to do. Now, again, eventually you don't want to be counting up like that all the time. You're going to accidentally memorize stuff. I don't recommend you sitting down and be like, okay, I'm going to memorize every single fret on every single string. I don't. Some people can do that. That's not really useful for most people, but still, I mean, you're going to play long enough and kind of do this exercise / theory, note finding deal, and you're going to just kind of accidentally memorize some stuff. Rock.